Time for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Lady Rams on WMIX and the free Section 618 app is powered by People's National Bank. Tonight's video stream on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel is made possible by your Allstate insurance agent, Paul Shields. Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball is also presented in part by Munkin Toyota, Country Financial Agent Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Michael Croshen, Edwin Jones, Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon, State Farm Agent Tony Wilt, the Egyptian Spine Clinic, Walgreens Distribution Center, Culver's of Mount Vernon, SSM Health Good Samaritan Hospital, Bean Insurance, Casa Raya Mexican Restaurant, SI Tile and Carpet Supply, Mount Vernon Quick Lube, Hennigan and McGovern Attorneys at Law, Joe's Pizza and Pasta, Hall Insurance Group, and Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon. We take you to the Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball starts now.
Senior night tonight from Shagnod Gymnasium as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams welcome the Centralia Annies. Good evening to you, wherever you may be on this somewhat chilly Thursday night here in the King City. The Lady Rams wrap up their regular season here at home. It's the 16-12 Annies against your 10-19 Mount Vernon Lady Rams. We welcome you into the Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show here on AM 940, 96.5 FM, or hopefully you've downloaded the free Section 618 app, or you're watching us live here on the WMIX Sports YouTube. I'm Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside, Devin Finley handling the camera tonight here in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Strana Pugh is back at the Mount Vernon studio as this Lady Ram contest is a South 7 Conference showdown between these two teams. Tatum, it's a rivalry matchup. It's senior night. It's pink out night. A whole wealth of emotions here for this team.
Yes, it definitely is. We were talking about it a little before we came on air about my senior night, and I know that there is a lot of emotion and energy whenever it comes to tonight, especially with a rivalry. And we have plenty of people here to watch, so I think it's going to be wild.
Probably the largest volleyball crowd I've ever seen.
100%.
Here at Mount Vernon Township High School, at least in the 14 years we've been broadcasting Lady Rams volleyball. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this senior night, pink out night, South 7 Conference matchup. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies. Don't go anywhere. This is Lady Rams volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
There's only so much time in the day. That's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with PNB To Go mobile banking. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank. Member FDIC.
Repair safety is crucial when discussing your vehicle repairs. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. The Landers team comprises top-notch repair planners who prioritize quality and safety without compromise during your automotive repairs. We use cutting-edge technology, including self-driving and collision avoidance repair procedures, all completed by our ICAR certified repair technicians. Call 1-888-LANDERS for all your towing and collision repair needs. Stop in and check out our new state-of-the-art facility on Route 37 South in Mount Vernon.
Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Anthony Garino, a pain management physician specializing in all procedures of the spine. For over 25 years, Dr. Garino has helped thousands of patients live a higher quality of life through cutting-edge treatment and his personalized approach to pain management. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is changing the face of back and neck care. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Garino, call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check that your seats aren't in the visitor section first, before buying tickets.
I'm so excited for this game. I can't believe you got us tickets.
Me too. Wait, are we on the wrong side?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
This is going to be a long game.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Catch the Lady Rams in stunning high definition at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance.
AM 940, 96.5 FM. You're listening live on the free Section618.com mobile app, and you are also watching us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. 9-19, actually that's incorrect, 10-19. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams take them after a big win on Tuesday night against the Heron Lady Tigers. End result is they come in trying to get a winning streak started, headed into the regional. We talked about the fact that they have a week layoff. Most teams playing 2 to 3 matches next week. Lady Rams are off next week, headed into the regional on October the 28th. So important to get a nice win here tonight. Important to build some momentum, though you are the underdog here on your home floor.
Yes, 100%. The momentum part especially, I just had that word in my brain. The momentum from the win they just had earlier this week, hopefully it carries on to this. And then with that break, I think a lot of maybe team bonding, good practices, build that bond with each other as a team so you can lean on each other more. That is a very important part of working as a team, and it keeps you guys held together. If you guys start going through errors or things like that, it keeps you guys put together.
There we go. We'll see how they stay together here tonight. After a big win against Heron on Tuesday, it's the Centralia Annies, their heated rival, here on a Thursday night. We'll take a break. We'll come back on the Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show with a whole lot more. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Hi, I'm Marty with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes. No one wants to stay where the pain is. Our natural instinct is to fix it or make it go away. There are some kinds of pain that never completely leave. They can, however, change over time. We're here to help your family begin a healing process and to help you see there's light that shines through the darkness. We are Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, showing compassion and helping others find hope now and many years to come.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Ready to take the road less traveled? Hi, this is Chris Wilson at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. We have 8 brand new 2024 Toyota Tacomas in stock and ready for adventure. Choose from the rugged SR5, the sporty TRD Sport, the refined Limited, or the off-road powerhouse TRD Off-Road. Right now, get an incredible 5.9% financing for 60 months, plus discounts up to $3,000 on select models. Visit Munkin Toyota just off the interstate in Mount Vernon today, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon is an affordable assisted lifestyle community providing apartments for seniors 65 and older. Residents will enjoy private one-bedroom or studio apartments with amenities including weekly housekeeping, laundry service, 3 meals a day, medication assistance, and 24-hour staffing and assistance. Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon, an equal housing opportunity. Leave worries behind and move forward with Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon. Stop by and tour this awesome community today.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Lady Rams Volleyball indeed back on WMIX and the WMIX Sports YouTube here tonight. We're in Shagnon Gymnasium in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers tows and fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888. Landers. 16-12 are the Centralia Annies, of course, coached by Angie Edson, and they come in a little bit of a better record, not far removed from a sectional, actually a super sectional run all the way in Taylorville a few years ago. However, they come in, and you talk about a team that has really tried to beef up their schedule over the past few years as they've had some talent. Of course, gone are most of the Edson. Still an Edson on the team, their leading kills per set leader. But you talk about this Centralia team and trying to pull up the full schedule, actually. They've beefed it up over the past few years. 6-1 in the South 7. They finished in second. But go to tournaments featuring teams out of Missouri, beefed it up with some of the river-to-river teams, playing Edwards County. I know people are thinking, well, Hugo, who cares? Edwards County, Class 1A team. No. Predominantly a volleyball power. In fact, so much so that their gym is named after their now unfortunately passed away volleyball coach.
That's
and
crazy.
So I mean,
that chills.
Yeah, that's the kind of pedigree we're talking about for this Annie team. Absolutely. And so they've beefed up their schedule. They certainly come in with a tougher non-conference schedule than the Lady Rams. All headed to the same regional, but at 16-12, this is an Annie's team that's still only seeded about 5th in the regional or in the subsectional. So you can see kind of how this volleyball season has gone. But for the Lady Rams, all that's just a long way of getting to the point of the underdog here tonight. It is senior night. It's pink out night. Got to try to get some emotion. Got to try to get some energy going against a tough team like the Annies.
I mean, just the senior night alone, the emotions are definitely going to be a big part of it. Like, if you're thinking about it, this is their last time playing on this floor. You know, you have all of the memories coming up from the back. And then they're both pretty elite teams. Like, it's just going to be a very good game. So I'm intrigued to watch.
One of my least favorite things on the planet is a roster not in numerical order. But if it's in class order, it's my favorite thing on senior night. And, of course, before the warm-ups, the Lady Rams honored seniors Summer Rudd, Kamari Pollard, Maymay Zedalis, Annabelle Sledge, Macy Marcus, and Sarah Barrett before this evening's game. After tonight's contest, will be presented the John Scrivener Memorial Scholarships, and this is now a 30-year tradition for every sport here at Mount Vernon. Paralee Scrivener, Jim Schertz will present those after the varsity contest tonight to the senior girls, the John Scrivener Memorial Scholarship. We'll take one more break here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame. Actually, no, I think of how many we're taking. We'll take one more, come back. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Craving comfort food? Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon has oven-baked specialties that will straight up hit the spot. Try mouth-watering sausage and peppers, chicken parmesan, or baked meatballs. Stop by 819 Jordan Street, just south of the square in downtown Mount Vernon, or go online to orderjoes.com. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon's oven-baked goodies you won't want to share. Trust your taste buds will thank you.
It's not just about getting an oil change. It's about how quickly you're back on the road, humming to your favorite tunes. Quick Lube on Broadway in Mount Vernon, where faster meets friendlier and clean is the scene. Their attention to detail sets your ride apart from the rest without breaking the bank. Cruise into Quick Lube today, because when your car purrs, you know you've chosen right. Quick Lube. Quick, clean, complete. Ready to serve you and your ride on Broadway in Mount Vernon.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by People's National Bank.
Back here in Chagnon Gymnasium tonight as the warm-ups are over here in Chagnon. Lady Rams, Centralia Annies. I'm Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside. We're about to honor America here. They'll unveil the large, glorious flag that we have here above the new gym floor here at Chagnon Gymnasium. Not a new floor, just a new paint scheme, as they did that over the summer and into the fall, and it was ready in time for the first volleyball match. We'll get to your Munkin family of dealerships keys to the game a little bit later on this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame. Big or small, Landers tows and fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll pause to honor America. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Find your next career today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Want flexible hours, work in a fun and energized environment, and get paid starting at $15.25 an hour? And get raises for great performance. Start today at Culver's. They're like working for family, but with less drama. Apply at culvers.jobs and search for Mount Vernon, Illinois. You can also apply in person at Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. Join the Blue Crew today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Again, go to culvers.jobs and apply.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you. You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget. At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local country financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Looking for a bank that fits your lifestyle? Discover People's National Bank, where convenience meets value. With mobile banking services, you can manage your finances anytime, anywhere. Enjoy free checking with no hidden fees, competitive mortgage loans to help you find your dream home, and specialized ag and commercial products to give you an advantage in managing your business. Experience banking made easy and affordable. Visit People's National Bank today and see the difference. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by People's National Bank.
And we welcome you back into Shagnon Gymnasium as we are here in Mount Vernon tonight. The regular season finale for the Lady Rams. They battled the Centralia Annies. It's pink out night. It's senior night. It's a whole lot of emotions. I'm Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside. Tatum, Munkin Family of Dealerships, Mount Vernon and Centralia sponsors our keys to the game. What are some of your keys tonight for the Lady Rams to get a win?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Less errors as possible, but if you do make errors, clean it up fast. You don't want to just rack them off because then you're just going to have to fight 10 times more to come back. That and communication, 110%. You're going to have a lot of talking. Whenever both sides are going to have a lot of talking because you have two good teams on both ends. So those are my two tips.
Well, there we go, and they certainly work out. About to have the spotlight here as they introduce the starting lineups for the Lady Rams here on Pink Out Night. Of course, if you're wondering what's going on with the video, that's what. The keys to the game sponsored actually by Munkin Toyota, though the Munkin family sponsors both of these two teams on the radio. Munkin Toyota, MountVernon.com. Check out Toyota Care. One thing I did not think about was the spotlight and not being able to see anything at all. But our Hall Insurance Group starting lineups tonight. First for the Centralia Annies, coached by Angie Edson. We'll start number 1, Hattie Castleman. Number 6, Marley Edson. Number 9, Emily Davis. Number 10, Shamari Maines May. Number 12, Cece Barrow. Number 15, Maya McGee for the Centralia Annies. The lineups tonight presented by Hall Insurance Group. Log on to HallINSGroup.com. Get a quote fast. Hall Insurance Group, of course, owned by Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Famer Brett Hall. Lady Rams tonight are going to throw out number 2, Summer Rudd. Number 8, Kamari Pollard. Number 9, May Zadelis. Number 14, Annabelle Sledge. Number 18, Macy Marcus. Number 25, Sarah Barrett. Number 5, Allie Sweet. Number 16, Paige Powers. Number 19, Isabella Stanford. Here tonight as they throw out balls as they're introduced.
I just watched this dude get nailed in the face.
Of course, throwing them out in student sections. Some have thrown them in our direction to the fans in front of us. A large crowd on hand tonight for this rivalry matchup between these two teams. They met once before back at Trout Arena in September. And let me tell you, Lady Rams did have a chance in that one, but that one went the way of the Annie as they won in straight sets back on September the 10th. And there we go. We'll recalibrate our cameras, re-white balance, and all of that, what have you, as the lights are back on here in Shagnon. We'll see what our Walgreens Distribution Center first score is going to be in this first varsity set. Lady Rams have swept the underclass, both in straight sets.
I was looking at your computer. Our camera's pretty nice.
It's not bad.
That's good quality.
Definitely gets the job done. As the Lady Rams are all dressed in pink, Centralia is in white with black shorts, if you will, red trim. Their libero is in red. Meanwhile, Lady Rams libero is in white. So there we go. We will get underway with this varsity matchup here on Pink Out Night. The official voice of Rams Athletics on your radio is People's National Bank. PeoplesNationalBank.com to find all of their locations and ATMs. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. And this is one of those things with volleyball, of course. You have the 14 minutes of official warm-up time with, well, eons of warm-up time prior to that. And then you, of course, have the lineup check with the rotations and things of that nature just to make sure the lineup card is right. And there we go.
A lot of stuff building up.
Amen.
No.
Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon officials today are on the floor Brooke Williams of Sesser, and on the ladder Kenny Kistner of Mount Vernon.
I've seen Kenny Kistner since. He's been there a
Been
minute.
doing it a long
yeah,
time.
he does basketball too.
I say Mount Vernon. I just always assumed
Yeah.
he is from Mount Vernon. He could be parts unknown.
A little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. Girls basketball, volleyball, other sports as well. As it'll be Savannah Marlowe serving for the Lady Rams. It clears the net toward the back. Picked up by Castleman up front. They're going to leave it to the near side. That's Edson. Off of the fingertips of Barrett out of bounds. It'll be 1-0 Centralia to get us started as the Annies take a 1-0 lead on the Walgreens Distribution Center first score here of this first varsity set. It'll be the red-clad Castleman serving here for the Annies, up 1-0 in the first set. Lady Rams took the underclass matches, both in 2. Good bump to the front there. It'll be Marlowe to the near side. That'll be Pollard just clearing the top. Good dive out of the back row for the Annies. Now over the shoulder return for Cece Barrow. It'll be Marlowe setting up to the far side for Zedalis. And that's smacked out of the back row off of the backboard. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. Video streaming tonight presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. Go see Paul for a free quote, 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Back in the office tomorrow, probably. Tied at 1 as the senior Kamari Pollard will serve. It'll go toward the back. Castleman near the front barrel. Leaves it to the right side. Good play there off of the spike try by Edson. And now it'll be into the back row off the Lady Ram return. Set up coming to the near side from McGee. Good play there by Wallace. Josiah Wallace will pick up the kill, and the Annies are back on top 2-1. Annie's serve will just miss out the back. An unforced error. It ties it at 2. Good serve there by Zedalis. Good play out of the back row of the Annies. Edson got a set to the near side. Tough play off the left. Blocked at the net by the Lady Rams. It's 3-2. Mount Vernon back on top.
I think those by far like my favorite moments is the blocks. Like I've had a couple blocks in my life, but it's crazy just watching.
Zedalis is served to the back row. Swung by Castleman to the far side. Edson. Gonna leave it to the right there for Barrow. She'll get it across.
Oh, I thought that was in. I was like, no way.
4-2, Mount Vernon. Congratulations, May Zedalis, the reigning Country Financial Ram of the Week, sponsored by Josh Finley, as this one will be a line drive. Castleman will hit it off the ceiling. Good try there by Barrow. And finally, out of the back row, they'll get the return. Barrett to the near side, Marlowe left it for Rudd. Edson to the near side, Castleman. And Spike is almost blocked at the net. It'll be a lift on Mount Vernon. Point Centralia, it's 3-4. When you're working to achieve your financial goals, it helps to have some trusted guidance along the way. See Josh Finley, your Mount Vernon Country Financial Advisor, to help you plan your financial future. Of course, we already announced this week's Rams of the Week. More on that in a moment, as this one will be to Marcus here on the near side for the Lady Rams. Marlowe to the back row, Zedalis. Sends that one out of bounds. We're tied at 4. Congratulations to Jay-Sean Staples. Set a record in running for the Rams in the football game last week. 329 yards is a school record in a single game. As a 4-4 serve will come just past the attack line. Barrett on the return to Castleman. Edson sets up number 25, Wallace. It was deflected out of bounds. It'll be Point Centralia. They're back on top 5-4. Co-Rams of the Week this week. Rams cross country. They won the Centralia Invite after a third-place finish at Peoria. Co-Rams of the Week. And in fact, congratulations, Rams and Lady Rams cross country. Both South 7 champs today. Good return off of the spike, off of the Annie's serve. It went to the back row beyond the attack line. May Zedalis sent it left corner, and we're tied at 5.
Did you know that there's like numbered like positions?
No.
So like the serving spot, that's number 1. You'll go straight up, 2, across 3, 4, 5, 6 is middle back.
Did not know that.
Coaches will give you a number to serve at for spot serving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day. The 5-5 serve is to the attack line. Wallace some trouble. Edson over to the near side. Good bump across for the Annies. Now it'll be Lowry to the far side. Tipped over the top there by Annabelle Sledge. And now near side for an Annie return, but it's into the net. 6-5, Lady Rams. Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon, always hiring. They have probably the perfect shift and perfect financial arrangement for you. Equal opportunity employer, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. Lowry's lefty serve over to the top of the net. Back row Barrow. Now a big spike there, but it's wide left from Josiah Wallace. It's 7-5, Lady Rams.
She's got a crazy swing.
Yes. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. As this Lowry serve will go to the far side. That's Barrow up front. Edson going to leave it to the near side. Good play over the top by the outside hitter. Return for the Lady Rams going to be started by Zadelis. Into the back row, Castleman. Edson for Wallace. Blocked up front by Summer Rudd. Dug back out by Lambert. Good play coming here for the Lady Rams as Rudd will go back over to the top. Good set there by Edson. It'll be a bump now. Castleman to the right side. Long return from the Annies. That'll be out of bounds. Well, I guess that's Zoe Coleman. I don't have a 7 on my varsity roster for Centralia. Left-hand serve here. Lady Rams up 8-5 in the first set. Unforced error for Centralia on that right side. Just awkward position, and it'll be a point for Mount Vernon. Now 9-5. All the action tonight presented by People's National Bank, where your satisfaction is their top priority. With a range of banking options and great customer service, they're here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. As we have a Centralia timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, and St. Mary's Hospitals in Mount Vernon and Centralia. So Centralia gives up a 4-0 run to the Lady Rams, trying to kill some of that momentum and some of that energy. As Coach Angie Edson's been through this before, calls a timeout, trying to rally her girls together.
You want to get it together before it's a little bit too far gone. At least we know that both teams are here to play.
Amen to that. It's not a 7 on Centralia's Max Preps roster either. Okay. Timeout over. 9-5 Lady Rams here in this first varsity set. Lowry serving for the Lady Rams up 4. It's 9-5. Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside WMIX Sports YouTube. Lefty serve will go to the back for Castleman. Up front, Edson. Wallace on the right side, just over the top. Good play, Sweeten. Pushed over by Lowry. There's Edson now to Castleman. Near side, it'll go to Lambert. Now Zadelis up front. Lowry to the far side. Great play, Sledge. Good play by Edson. Castleman to the right side. Coleman's kill will be there. Spikes it to the back row, just beyond the diving effort of May Zadelis. It'll be 6-9. Centralia's back within 3. See what happens on the 6-9. There it is as it clears. No. Starts as it just clears the net. It did not. It's 10-6. Lady Rams will get the serve back. Scoreboard updates tonight will be furnished by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. We'll tell you the Lady Rams won the freshman match 23-21. They won the JV 19-23. Look for that new Red State Farm Jeep around town. It does have the white graphics all over. It really pops. The 10-6 serve can be blocked up front, but it's out of bounds off of the Lady Rams on the deflection. 7-10 as the Annies are back within 3, and they'll serve.
I'm digging the pink jerseys. Why don't we have more fun colors around here?
Pink out night, of course, for the Lady Rams. And it's 7-10 on the serve. Lady Rams look for the return up front, far side. That was just out of the reach on the set. Intended to go to Kamari Pollard. Not much she could do. It's now 8-10. Annie's trailing. Casa Raya has authentic Mexican cuisine like no other. Each dish is made with love and passion and is easy to find at 3106 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Beyond the attack lines, Zadelis' return. Tough play for Castleman. Then it went backward from Maine's May, out of bounds, and they gift the Lady Rams a point. It's now 11-8 Mount Vernon. If you've ever been injured, call Hannigan and McGovern, 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Lady Rams serve from Paige Powers. Goes into the back row. Annie's get the return. Good save by Paige after a tough play by Zadelis. It'll be Kamari Pollard to get it over. There's Coleman up front. Leaving it to the near side. I believe Edson off the top of the net cable. Lady Rams look for the return themselves. Punched over by Zadelis. Castleman now over to Barrow. Good play by Edson just to finish it. Now Powers. Lowry leaving it for Kamari. Blocked at the net. Good one there. Lowry will set up. set up Zedalis, and that rally stopped. She just mistimed her leap, and then it affected her swing, and it's 11-9. Tough play there for May. She's gonna make that happen more often than not.
Oh, 100%. 100%. She's a very good player.
Emily Davis serving here for the Annies. Over the top of the net, into the back row. Pollard to the far side. Zedalis had to use some English on that one. Good kick save, though, by Sarah Barrett. Point Annies, 10-11. This is soccer or hockey. That's a heck of a save. The 10-11 from Davis. Picked up by Powers to the near side. Sweeten over toward the far corner. There's Davis out of the back row. It'll be from McGee to the near side for Edson. There's Zedalis. Now sending it backward. That is Sweeten getting it over. Davis, McGee, near side Edson. The spike is long. It's 12-10 Lady Rams. Your 401k is likely to be one of your most important assets. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit in your entire retirement picture. Go see Michael Croshen at 1726 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Edward Jones, member SIPC. 12-10, Lady Rams on top. Savannah Marlowe will serve. Off at the jump. It'll be toward the back row. Castleman up front. McGee leaving it to the near side. There at the center. What a battle up front. Won by Kamari Pollard that time, but the return gets over. Kamari on a dive. Gets it to Barrett. She got it across. Davis to the right side. McGee. There it comes. Battle up front. Won by Maines May. She'll pick up the kill. It's a 1-point set. 12-11.
Pollard almost ran up from the back row and got another block.
She can. She's a track star in addition to a basketball star and a volleyball star.
She's got it in her.
She is a phenomenal athlete. Off of the Annie's serve, it'll be Barrett. Up front from Marlowe over to Zedalis. Now Castleman near side. Edson to the back row. Barrett. Marlowe right side, or left side rather. Oh, nice play by May. Plinkoed it off the Twin Towers up front. 13-11. Lady Rams up a deuce. Quick Lubes Car Care experts rival any race car pit crew. Faster, friendlier, cleaner than the rest. And don't forget, you can get your oil change for half off at dollarsavingdeals.com. Pollard's serve will be to the back. Castleman some issues. McGee to the near side for Wallace. She'll go near corner. That's Powers. Marlowe to the left. That is Zedalis. Tough play there, McGee. Too hot to handle. It's out of bounds into the Annie bench. 14-11. Lady Rams up 3.
Something the opposing team does not want is Zedalis to get on a run.
Nope. 14-11, Lady Rams. There's Kamari Pollard to the back row. Castleman had some help from Davis. Over to the right side for Edson, and they'll finally get it across. And Marlowe's going to set up to the near side for Marcus. Good float over the top. Davis to dig it out. Redirect up front.
Oh.
That sets up a spike. It's either going to be a lift.
She's definitely in the net.
Oh, nope, into the net.
The foot didn't even cross. She was definitely in it, fully in it. She almost got away with that. I'm surprised he caught it.
15-11 score. Lady Rams up 4 here in this first set. Off of the ground, Kamari Pollard on the serve. It's there to the back, Castleman. Ooh, tough play there, McGee in front of her teammate. Finally, Edson will push it over. Marlowe leaving it for Summer Rudd. Good play there, but it's McGee near the back corner. Davis up front to the right side for Barrow. Long left, out of bounds. 16-11 Mount Vernon. All the action tonight presented by People's National Bank. Mount Vernon, Centralia, pretty well everywhere in Southern Illinois, it feels like. You can find their locations, peoplesnationalbank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. 5-point lead for Kamari Pollard. She'll get the serve. Davis pushes it to the front. McGee leaves it to the right side. Edson. It'll be off of Marlowe. Not much she can do with that coming at you. It's 12-16 as the Annies are back within 4. Marley Edson, just a sophomore, 5'11", she'll serve. Jump serve indeed to the back row, Paige Powers to Savannah Marlowe. Far side, Summer Rudd.
Nice.
Blocked at the net off the top of the net cord.
Almost.
Right back at the Lady Ram bench. Nothing they could do. They're out of real estate. It's 13-16. So Marley Edson will serve, trying to rally back. The Annies only down 3 in this first set. Serve will clear the net. It's Barrett. Up front, Marlowe. Centered for Macy Marcus. That'll be just long. 14-16. Contact your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. He's at TonyWilt.com or look for that red State Farm Jeep around town. A reminder, the freshman match went the way of the Lady Ram, 23-21. JV did the same, 19-23. Edson serve, left side, Paige Powers, Savannah Marlowe. Bump to the near side, that's going to be for Maymay. Beyond the attack line, good play there, floating by the Annies to get it to Rory Lambert. Good punch back there by Marlowe. Now a bump to the far side, that's left for Barrow. Marlowe from Powers to the left. Oh, Maymay sends it long. 1 point set, 15-16. Josh Finley, Country Financial Ram of the Week Award, presented by, you guessed it, Josh Finley at Country Financial. He can help you achieve your financial future. Call 618-242-4024. Here we might have a timeout in there. We did not. So 15-16, Annie's on the serve. It'll be to Barrett, back row. Marlowe leaving it near side. Oh, blocked to the net. We're tied. Good effort there by Maymay. Oh, no, point Lady Rams. I'm sorry. It was blocked out of bounds. Big break for Mount Vernon. And trouble perhaps for the Annies as Zedalis will take over the serve up to 17-15 service in the back. It'll thread the needle on the S-side talent carpet supply ace. Tough reaction there for Emily Davis, the 5'7 junior. Ends up as a point for Mount Vernon.
It's first ace of the game.
Yes. Maymay another. And a route into the net. And we've seen that before, time and time again. The ace followed by the clunker. Maymay also one of the great basketball stars on this volleyball team. We'll see the dynamic duo of Pollard and Zedalis, plus many of these Lady Rams volleyball players, play basketball come November. Tough play there, Marcus, just beyond the attack line. And we've all had that happen. I shouldn't say we all. For me, it was just PE. I didn't play in high school because there's not boys volleyball in Mount Vernon.
They
you have to go to the Metro
should
East.
do that.
Yes.
Why don't
But
we have
just
that as an option?
We've had it happen in PE, and it just...
You just get so angry.
And it just comes off the wrist the wrong way. That's what happened there as the Annies pick up another point. As that one was returned, and we're tied at 18. Yeah, you have to go to Fallon and maybe the Southwestern Conference schools to find it down here.
That's insane. I feel like that would be so fun.
I would have been all about it. It's my best PE sport. It's my only one, really. 18 all. Here's the Annies serve. It'll be Lady Rams looking for the return near side. Macy Marcus. A good one there. There's Castleman. Over to the left, they will go. Good return out of the corner by Lambert, it looked like. And now the Lady Rams look for Rudd. She gets it through. Good one-hander. I don't say that often.
Nice.
Great one-hander by Edson, and the Annies still can't get it on the return. Fumbled out of the net. It's 19-18 Mount Vernon. We're in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. Of course, OCSI offers a full spectrum of physical therapy to both non-surgical and post-operative patients at the Mount Vernon and Centralia locations. Lowry serving here for the Lady Rams, up one, 19-18. Her turn in the rotation. And it'll go to the back row. Castleman to the far side. As the Lady Rams able to get the dive there from Zedalis off the Centralia return. Sledges return long, and we're tied at 19. It was deflected, they say.
Yeah, touch.
I don't know anybody on the Centralia side or myself saw it, but they'll take it. It's 20-18.
It was going too fast for me.
Yeah.
Nobody's... Yeah. Ah.
2018, Lady Rams. The action tonight again presented by People's National Bank. PNB, a great supporter of both of these two programs. PeoplesNationalBank.com, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Lowry's serve, back row. Off-balance play there from Barrow, I believe, to the near side, pushed over. The Annies did get the return. Lady Rams returned it right back. And now the battle up front. Who's that? That is Lambert. Looks like she just threaded that needle left. 19-20 as she'll pick up a kill.
Those ones, you're just going to have to go for it.
Yeah, no kidding. Have to be aggressive in a match like this. Egyptian Spine Clinic postgame show will have the Lady Rams stats presented by Michael Croce and Edward Jones. Near side, Lowry. Centers for Sledge. Pushes it over with the right hand. Out of the back row, Wallace. Edson. Lambert on the near side. They're out of hits. And Edson not happy.
Nope. Not happy. But it's nice to see a coach very passionate about their team.
Yes. Woman knows what she's doing.
Yes. And she knows the potential that they have.
Yes. Absolutely. 21-19 score. Here is the return for the Annies.
Oof.
Good play there off of the left side. I believe that was Shamari Maines-May. 21-20. The Annies are back within one. Annie served to the back row, Barrett. Lowry leaves it left side.
Yes.
There you go. Kamari Pollard stretches it back out to a 2-point set, 22-20.
That was a gorgeous set. The tempo was perfect. Pollard was right on time.
Welcome Mike and Sarah Talese, owners of the still new Mount Vernon Quick Lube. Also locations in Christopher and Carterville. They're proudly supporting the Mount Vernon Rams. Find them at 20th and Broadway. Serve just clears the top of the net. McGee pushes it near side. Edson off balance, finds Barrett in the back row. Looking for the setup on the far side. There's the Dalis from Lowry. Tried to lob it over. And now the right side return coming from Coleman and the Annies. There's a twist turn for Barrett. Lady Rams got the return. McGee to the near side for Edson. Block up front, but it ends up on the Lady Rams side. It's down to 21-22. Well, if you plan to travel, work part-time, or move somewhere warmer when you retire, you might need Michael Croshan, the Edward Jones Financial Advisor. He'll help you reach the retirement you've always wanted. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Davis, her serve to the back row. That was Lowry. Now, Pollard will push it over the shoulder. McGee to the near side. Edson again. Right through the outside hitters on the right side. That time, Pollard and Sweeten, and we're tied at 22 apiece. And
Such
what?
a good game.
Timeout. Amen. Timeouts presented by SSM Health. Locations of Mount Vernon and Centralia, Good Samaritan Hospital, and St. Mary's Hospital. Right now, 22 all, and the Lady Rams have been up by as many as 5, but the Annies have come roaring back. And a Mount Vernon timeout to try to find some of that momentum they've lost.
That's what I was noticing. Like, they were still up by 1 point, and they looked like they were losing. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to keep pushing, especially if you're already up. Like, there's no point in getting down on yourselves, even if it was after an error. It don't matter, especially with a game like this where you can't let up one bit.
And right now, 22 apiece here in this first varsity set. Again, in case you've just joined us, Lady Rams took freshman and JV. Get you a quick Tony Wilt State Farm update. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the red State Farm Jeep around town. Congratulations, Rams and Lady Rams Cross Country, South 7 Conference champions at the meet held here in Mount Vernon today. Rams Cross Country, of course, one of our co-Rams of the week this week. Good job to the Lady Rams. Already making it tough tough on me for next week. We might have to have 3 Rams of the week. No problem there. 22-22, Lady Ram return off the Centralia serve was blocked the net. May pushes it back over, and they're going to say Centralia in the net. 23-22. Marcus will rotate back in, as will Savannah Marlowe for the Lady Rams. After the game, treat your star or yourself to a juicy butter burger or the frozen flavor treat of the day at your Mount Vernon Culver's, Veterans on 42nd Street. Here in the King City, it'll be Marlowe to serve, up 1, 23-22. It's beyond the attack line. McGee to the near side for Edson, back over to the far. Barrett near side Marlowe for Marcus. Tipped over the top, picked it up Castellari. Now McGee will center one to Edson. It's tipped up front. Good play there for the Lady Rams. A little give and go there with Savannah Marlowe and Melena Zadelas, who picks up the kill. It's game point for the Lady Rams, 24-22.
The power that girl has is crazy.
And the Annies won a timeout. No doubt had a feeling that was coming. This timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital in Mount Vernon. Advanced care close to home here in the King City. Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside AM 940, 96.5 FM. You're watching live here on the WMIX Sports YouTube as the 10-19 Lady Rams trying to take this first set over the 16-12 Centralia Annies. Lady Rams lost in straight sets back in Centralia on September the 10th.
Oh, they're coming back. They want that dub.
They do. And again, we talked about in the pregame how big for momentum this would be since they have a week off next week.
Yes.
A lot of other teams playing 2 to 3 times. They have the week off, and they'll be hopefully not ice cold headed into the regional on Monday, October the 28th. They'll play Marion at 6. We'll have it for you here. We cannot video stream due to the NFHS exclusivity in the postseason since Heron is one of those schools. So audio only on your radio. Game point. There it is from Marlowe. Back row, Castleman up front, McGee. They leave it up front. Joust up front, won by the Lady Rams, and they take the first set. Lady Rams take number 1, 25-22. We'll come back with set 2. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Have you ever wondered how your homeowner's insurance works? Or whether you have enough coverage to protect you in an auto accident? Or what would happen to your family if you get sick or pass away prematurely? I'm your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and these are the very questions that we help people with every day. If you don't have the answers to these questions, stop by my office in Mount Vernon. Waiting till a catastrophe happens to learn how your insurance works can be very costly. Don't let that be you. Find us on the web at tonywilt.com or call us at 242-1421.
Speedy oil changes are like morning coffee, essential but often messy. Not with Quick Lube on Broadway in Mount Vernon. Picture this, in and out faster than a sitcom episode. Service with a smile that's genuine and a spotless garage that respects your car as much as you do. All that without breaking the bank? I guess that's why they call them Quick Lube. They're the pit stop that puts you first with prices that keep your wallet happy. Cruise on into Quick Lube in Mount Vernon and see why they're faster, friendlier, and cleaner than the rest.
Hi, I'm Marty with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes. No one wants to stay where the pain is. Our natural instinct is to fix it or make it go away. There are some kinds of pain that never completely leave. They can, however, change over time. We're here to help your family begin a healing process and to help you see there's light that shines through the darkness. We are Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, showing compassion and helping others find hope now and many years to come.
Ready to take the road less traveled? Hi, this is Chris Wilson at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. We have 8 brand new 2024 Toyota Tacomas in stock and ready for adventure. Choose from the rugged SR5, the sporty TRD Sport, the refined Limited, or the off-road powerhouse TRD Off-Road. Right now, get an incredible 5.9% financing for 60 months, plus discounts up to $3,000 on select models. Visit Munkin Toyota just off the interstate in Mount Vernon today, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball.
Back here in Chagnon in a set score that might send shockwaves as the Lady Rams were victorious in its first varsity set, 25-22. We had the set number 2 here at Chagnon in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Lady Rams up 1-0. Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside. Devin Finley handling the camera tonight. Of course, it is Shauna Pugh back at the Mount Vernon studio, and this game is presented by People's National Bank. You can find all of their locations at peoplesnationalbank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Serving will be Emily Davis to start us in the second set here for the Centralia Annies. They won in straight sets back at Centralia over this Lady Ram team. Now they're going to try to force the third set. There's the serve. It'll be Pollard to the far side. Zedalos will pick up the early kill. 1-0 Lady Rams. They've come to play. First point presented by Walgreens Distribution Center. We appreciate their support. Walgreens' new Build Your Own schedule is great for anyone that would also like to come out of retirement looking to supplement their income. Also great for moms with busy schedules or dads. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer. The 1-0 from Marlowe. Just past the attack line. Good play for McGee. That'll get over. Great aggressive play up front by Marcus, but the Annies will have to let it bounce off the top of the net court and back. It'll be a point for the Lady Rams, up 2-0 here in the second set. This video streaming presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. Auto, home, business, life, renters, even your boat or ATV, Paul has or will get you covered. Davis for the Annies off of the Mount Vernon serve. They leave it to the right side, and that was Shamari Maines-May. It looks like she missed left. 3-0 Mount Vernon. Of course, we told you we're in the Ortho Center broadcast booth. They offer the most progressive therapies for orthopedics and sports medicine, spine surgery, shoulder surgery, knee surgery, outpatient arthroscopic surgery, and joint replacement surgery. As off the Lady Rams serve, it'll be an SI Talent Carpet Supply ace as the Annies return it right into the net. It's 4-0 Lady Rams. And how often do you see this where the first set's kind of a surprise and then you have that letdown to start the second where you fall behind?
Yeah, you don't want it at all. It's going to get the momentum down for sure.
Marlowe. But there's Davis. Now McGee. Oh, but right into the net. An unforced error for Maines May. It's 5-0 Mount Vernon. And I don't think anybody certainly expected this.
No, not one bit. I mean, you expect him to come down either fired and ready to go, like maybe a little bit down, but that's just going to push you to be better even more. Fight back.
Marlowe's serve. There's Castellari beyond the attack line. McGee. Oh, Edson into the top of the net. From bad to worse for the Annies, 6-0. Each person's journey is unique and special at Huey Funeral Home. When you lose a loved one, Huey Funeral Home will help you tell their special story with love. HueyFH.com. Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home as the Annies burn one here, trailing 6-0 in this second varsity set after losing the first set 22-25. Certainly not where Centralia wanted to be right now, and I know Angie Edson is
not happy.
Not been as demonstrative on the sideline, but waited for the timeout to exert that passion. And that isn't a way to cover for actions or anything like that. She is truly a great coach and inspiring, and I think like the rest of us, a little bewildered here at this point, and that's no disrespect intended for the Lady Rams.
Not one bit.
Centralia, just kind of a different level between the two teams right now, but the Lady Rams a heck of a potential.
Yes.
With this passionate senior class, some juniors, a good sophomore crop.
Yes. I think Centralia just expects a little bit more out of their players right now in general, no matter who you're playing, too many mistakes because it's not necessarily the Rams like shoving it down their throats. It's just they're making mistakes.
Absolutely. Marlowe will serve up 6-0, and that ended up being a great timeout for Angie Edson.
Catch a little break.
Whoa, was it tipped?
No way. That was clear out.
Just a score on the board got put on the wrong side. It's 1-6 now. And that's all right. That'll happen. Marcus on the out balance to the front. Marlowe right side for Pollard. Her dad an orphan. And now, a tough return for the Annies. They get the bounce off of the tape. It hits the Mount Vernon side. Another point, Centralia. It's 2-6.
There we go. We got the score fixed.
In many cases, volunteers working the table. We appreciate their effort night in and night out. Castellari serve. Returned by May. Just floated over the top. Good diving effort. Davis. McGee to the near side for Edson. Hits the tape. Bounces to the Lady Rams side. And now it'll be Marcus from Marlowe, but it's into the bottom of the net, 3-6.
That was a great dive. Who made that play on the right? That was a great play. Is it 15?
I believe so.
That was awesome.
Here's a serve from Castleman. I said Castellari, my apologies. I saw the Castle and just finished the rest, but that's Hattie Castleman. My apologies to the family. It is 6-4. As she wins that serve. So 4-6, Annie's trailing here with the serve. Castleman now will get it across. Bump to the far side, and there will be Marcus. Castleman leaving it for McGee to the near side. Good punch there by Edson. And it looks like it just got inside, and it's a 5-0 run by the Annies. Casa Raya Mexican Restaurant Taqueria is perfect in their casa or yours. Call 618-204-5389 for takeout. As the Annies almost took out the net on the serve, it's now 7-5 on the unforced error. So now Kamari Pollard will serve for the Lady Rams. Right down the middle, bit long. It'll be 6-7. Annies will get the serve.
Hate to see it. 2 in a row.
You can get your oil changed anywhere. Some of you can even do it yourself. But choosing lifelong Southern Illinois residents Mike and Sarah Tulise at Mount Vernon Quick Loop could be the best choice you'll make for your vehicle. 20th and Broadway. 6-7. Annie's on the serve. Lady Rams get the return. Marcus almost blocked up front. Good play by Wallace, and then trying to finish it off was Barrow, but it goes underneath the net. It'll be 8-6 Lady Rams. As we'll see Sledge rotate in, and Paige Powers will take a seat. Sledge, Rudd, Marcus, Marlowe, Barrett, and Zadelis on the serve here for the Lady Rams. Good play, Castleman up front.
Nice.
Good
Edson,
save. Though, lost a little bit of control of it. Nobody there for the Annies, and so a one-hander goes into the net. It's 9-6 Mount Vernon. Zadelis is served to the far corner. Castleman up front. Edson leaves it for Wallace. She just clears the net, bounces off the Lady Rams into the net. It's 7-9. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement deserves more attention, Edward Jones financial advisor Michael Croshan can help. Find him at Mount Vernon. Edward Jones, member SIPC, as Coleman checks in here for the Annies. Davis will rotate out. 7-9, Annies trailed by 2 here in the second set. Lady Rams looking for this straight set sweep. Marcus to the back row. Barrett up front. Rudd will push it over there toward the far side. Good play off of the knees for Barrow, and now right side Coleman. There's Marlowe up front. Lady Rams to Barrett. Push back by Zadelis. Now Edson will set up Wallace. Blocked at the net. Good play by Coleman. Now to the near side. That was a great return by Lambert from Edson. Now Zadelis gets a return for Lady Rams. Tough play by Barrow. Now Castleman up front. Over the shoulder there for Lambert. Barrett up front now. Marlowe centered there for Rudd. Good play there by Marlowe. Zadelis on the return. It'll be Edson for Centralia to Wallace. Blocked in the net by Rudd, but it'll be out of bounds. It'll be a point Centralia. It's 8-9.
That was going real fast for a second. Holy cow.
Oh, woo boy. There is Barrow's serve. It'll be to the back for Zadelis. Now near side Marlowe for Marcus. Bounces off the 2 up front. It'll be a point for Macy. 10-8. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hennigan and McGovern. 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Lowry will serve here for the Lady Rams. Her team up 10-8 in the second varsity set, trying to sweep it here tonight against the Annies in a South 7 rivalry clash. Serve will be to the back row. Castleman to the right side. Wallace, easy kill there. Just easy pickings for Josiah Wallace coming off that right side. It's 9-10. Annies are back within 1. Here in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth, the serve, Barrett up front, Lowry into the top of the net. Lady Rams can't back it up. We're tied at 10. Ortho Express services are for recent injuries at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. And, of course, a recent injury is an injury or pain that has occurred in the past 2 weeks. Wallace's serve picked up by Barrett. Lowry, far side, Sweeten over the top. No problem there for Lambert. Edson leads at far side Coleman. Good play, Barrett. They'll push it back to the far side for Sledge off of the ground. Wallace on a bump. It'll be bumped back to the near side. Good play by the Annies on the return. But here's the Lady Rams coming back down the middle for Rudd. Blocked by the front row for Centralia. I didn't get a good look at it. I think that was Maines May. It's 11-10 Annies. They're looking for that third set.
Yeah, there's no way they were just going to wither away and let them get it easy. They're definitely going to come back for it.
The 11-10 for Centralia from Wallace. There's Sweeten. Lowry to the near side for Rudd. Redirected. Somebody's got to back it up for the Lady Rams. There's Lowry, another one-hander. 2 one-handers for the Lady Rams on this near side. Cost them a chance. It's 12-10 Centralia on the comeback.
Just have a lot more control whenever you have 2 hands on it. I know sometimes all you can do is throw a hand, but once you're close enough, you definitely want to get 2 of them on it.
Timeout, Mount Vernon. This timeout's presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital here in Mount Vernon. Veterans Memorial Drive near 42nd Street. That rather large campus has a nice walking path if you're looking to lose some weight or looking to stay fit. Oh, goodness gracious. It's been a lot of back and forth here. Of course, the Lady Rams took the first set 25-22. They trailed the second here 10-12. Where it'll be coming out of the timeout. Quick Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard for you. Congratulations, Rams and Lady Rams cross country. They are South 7 champs. Freshman match went 23-21. Lady Rams sweeping it. They also swept the JV 19-23. They're trying to do the same here in the varsity. Right now, down 2 as Josiah Wallace will come out of the timeout with the serve. Off of the ground, it'll go to the back. Zadelis will bump it up front. Tough play. Lowry out of the net. Good effort by Sledge to try to dig it back out. It's 13-10 as the Annies are back up 3. Serve will go to Barrett. Lowry to the far side. Sweeten. Tough play there for Edson. It'll be back to Wallace. Edson will be left to finish the job. She'll get it over. Good diving play by Zadelis. We'll have aggressive play up front. Annie's still looking for the return. They get it over. It's wide left, and it's a point Mount Vernon. 11-13. Lady Rams are back within a couple. That's 2. Trust People's National Bank for all your financial needs. peoplesnationalbank.com to find out more about reliable banking with a personal touch. Castleman off balance.
Oh,
Able to get to the near side. It's
I don't know
pushed
about
over.
that.
I know. Far corner it'll go. Lowry leaving it for Pollard. No problem, Coleman. And now it'll be up to a swing here, and they just get it over, but it's out. It is out here on the near side. Good effort there by Edson.
I would have lost my mind.
Yep, it's 12-13.
That's crazy. Very good effort.
12-13. Lady Rams trailing with the serve. It'll be Barrett. There to Castleman on the backside. Now near side Edson. Battles her teammate, but gets it across. There's Lowry. Centered for Kamari Pollard. Tough reach there. Tough play. A lot of one hands up in the air there. We're tied at 13. 13 all here in the second varsity set. Lady Rams and Centralia tonight. Barrett. Back row Castleman up front. There on the right side. It'll be Lambert from Edson. There's Zedalis. Lowry far side for Sledge. Blocked at the net. No problem for Pollard. It'll be Lowry pushing it over. There's Castleman. Edson, right side for Coleman. Redirected toward the back. Zedalis, Lowry now near side Sweeten, but no problem for Edson. Now Castleman bumps it to the near side for Lambert.
Yes.
Great play by Milena out of the back row. It'll go to Barrett from Lowry. They get it across. Castleman up front. Oh, Edson leaving it for number 10, Shamari Maines May, and she'll pick up the kill. Centralia back on top, 14-13. Unbelievable here in the second set.
So much good volleyball. So much.
If you have more questions and answers about your insurance, the financial goals, Cutter Financial Agent Josh Finley will take the time to get to know you and your needs. Lady Rams looking for their turn here, down one. Pollard will push it over. There's Castleman near the attack line. And a great job there by Edson. Great play by Barrett out of the back row to Lowry. Now it'll be Kamari Pollard over the shoulder. Picked up by Barrow up front McGee. She'll leave it to the near side. Ooh, good play by Zedalis after the touch by Edson. Now May out of the back row, but it's long. It's a point, Centralia, 15-13.
Defense for the Rams are insane right now. They're picking up everything.
Oh. Say that again. Here's the 15-13 serve for the Annies. Looking to force a third set. Lowry to the left side. Pollard just came off her wrist wrong. You could tell when she had timed her jump that the arm just wasn't coming through. It's 16-13 as the Annies pick up the point. Off of the ground for McGee. To the back row, Zedalis. Lowry near side for Sledge.
Nice.
Ooh, threading the needle. What a play there for the senior. Honored prior to the start of this one. It's 14-16. Lady Rams behind by 2. They will get the serve as Paige Powers will rotate in. Video streaming made possible by Paul Shields, your Alfred and Allstate agent. If you haven't shopped for insurance in a while, give Paul a call. 618-241-0551. You owe it to yourself. Unforced error, it's into the top of the net. 17-14 Annies as Davis will check back in. She'll rotate in to serve here for Centralia. Her team's up 3 here in this, what could be a pivotal second set. Davis's serve will be to the back row, near that far corner for Lowry. Up front, Pollard leaves it to the near side. Sweeten over the top. There at the attack line, Castleman. McGee going to leave it near side. Great play there by Edson. Up front, it'll be Pollard. Off of the knees there for McGee. Now Castleman to the right side. Barrow, no problem. Centered there for Lowry. They'll come middle for Barrett. Now to the near side. Sweeten blocked the net. Good play, Lowry, to keep it alive. It'll go to the back beyond the attack line for Powers. It's long. Annies get the point, 18-14.
It's so tough when you work so hard and you're doing so well in so many places and stuff like that happens.
Emily Davis for the Annies. Her serve will go straight back near the free throw line on the basketball paint. Pollard to the left side. There's Zedalis. Good play by Davis. Nobody there to help her out for Centralia. They're all diving backward. Point Mount Vernon. They're back within 3, 15-18. And we'll have Macy Marcus rotate in for Ava Lowry, and we'll have Savannah Marlowe rotate in for Allie Sweeten. People's National Bank, the official voice of Rams Athletics here on the radio. PeoplesNationalBank.com makes it easy to make the switch. Reliable customer-focused banking. People's National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. 15-18, Marlowe serving off the jump. It'll be to Davis. Now to McGee on the right side. Left side, Barrow. Good play by Barrett. Marlowe back to the far side, but it's blocked the net. Good job off of that right side for Centralia by Maines May and I believe Barrow to block May Zedalis. It's a 4-point Centralia lead, 19-15. As Castleman will serve here for the Annies. Clears the net. Powers, Barrett in the back row. That's going to be up to Kamari Pollard. No problem near the attack line. Davis up front. McGee leaves it for Wallace, and she'll get the kill. Rattles the front row of the Lady Rams. It's 20-15. The Annies are up by 5, looking for that third set. Timeout, Mount Vernon, their final of the set. Oh, goodness. Centralia looking for that third set here. Mount Vernon calls a timeout, trying to stop the run. And with over 100 local providers, SSM Health is leading the way in advanced health care. Tatum for the Lady Rams right now. They were up 5 at one point, started on a 6-0 run. Centralia came rallying back 6-5, maybe even 6-6. The Lady Rams have not gone away in this second set, much like they were able to stay in front in the first set. So, tough to tell where the momentum is right now, but you kind of feel it teetering a little bit towards Centralia.
It is teetering a little bit. They're definitely going, let's say, they're playing more offense, whereas Rams are playing defense right now. We're not attacking and putting the ball where it needs to be, where somebody else isn't on the other side of the net, you know. So they just need to even it out a little bit and start attacking more, keep them on their toes.
2015 serve from Castleman out of the SSM Health timeout. It's straight back. Marlowe from Barrett, far side. But Marcus into the net there, unforced error. It's 21-15. Castleman off of the ground. SI Talent Carpet Supply ace there, just right through the butterfingers on that one, out of the back row, 22-15. Just a tough play. And Centralia looks poised for a third set.
Oh yeah, did you see them pumped up after that play?
Yep.
So, let's go! Like that's what you want the whole time for both teams.
Castleman back row, Barrett, Marlowe going to leave it right down the middle for May, but a good dive. What a play by Davis. Marlowe will finish it off for the Lady Rams. Uh-oh, nobody there for the Annies. Lack of communication for the Annies. Gets the Lady Rams back within 6, 22-16. Kamari Pollard serving for the Lady Rams, down 6 to Castleman in the back. McGee leaving it for Barrow. It'll be Pollard now for Marlowe. Left side, they'll go May.
Nice.
Redirected up front, tipped out. It'll be 22-17. Lady Rams are within 5. Here in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, tonight's action presented by People's National Bank. We're glad to be with you on WMIX and the WMIX Sports YouTube, as well as the free Section 618 app. 22-17 score. Lady Rams off the Pollard serve. McGee from Castleman out of the near side. Wallace. No problem for Pollard. Pushing it back to the far side. There's May. Oh, just sneaks it in that left corner. Back within 4. It's 18-22. Pollard will continue the service here. En route to the back row for Castleman and the Annies. There's McGee to the right side for Edson. Tough one-hander there. They keep it alive. Can't play it out of the net. Down to their final hit. Couple of one-handers there. Sent it into the net. Lady Rams couldn't dig it out. 23-18. Centralia on top. Off the jump serve there for the Annies and Edson. Right side, good play there by Summer Rudd, but there's Marley Edson. Castleman out of the right side for CeCe Barrow. Good play for Marlowe. Up front, Barrett, right side, make that left. Zadelis picks up the kill and tells me to learn my directions. 19-23, Lady Rams are back within 4 as Sledge will rotate back in for Paige Powers. Lady Rams back in action. Regional play on Monday, October the 28th against Marion. That's at Heron at 6.
Oh, close.
Oh, tough one for May off of the serve. That one will just kind of buzz through the hands of the target as she lets it go. 24-19. It's game point. Annie's looking to send it to a third.
My goodness.
We got balls on the floor. And they need to blow the whistle. They do. And that is why you don't throw stuff like that out prior to a game, but I'm not here to lecture anybody.
You could see that everybody just ran away from that area.
Fumble by somebody in the student section, one of those football players. They better not do it tomorrow night. Game point. Annie's get the return after the Lady Rams got a return. Now to the near side. Marcus. Good play off of the knees there by Barrow. It'll be up front. Josiah Wallace. Point Annie's. Set Annie's. We're tied through 2. We'll come back with the decisive third set here in Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Looking for convenient banking with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With their easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, they're here to make your banking entire experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans and more, they're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon is the people's choice for a favorite Italian restaurant. Order online at orderjoes.com or come by 819 Jordan Street, just off the square in downtown Mount Vernon. Joe's has great fresh salads, pasta, and garlic breads, and is the place to dine on real Chicago-style pizza during game night. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon, 819 Jordan Street, orderjoes.com. Your taste buds will thank you.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
Well, back here in the King City at Shagnon Gymnasium, we're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside AM 940, 96.5 FM. And you can watch us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube or listen to multiple games tomorrow night on the Section618.com app. It's free in the App Store or Google Play. We'll have Mount Vernon and Centralia. You can watch it right here. You can listen to it on 94.1 WMIX. As we'll start the third set here in Mount Vernon. There's LaMarlo's serve. No problem for McGee. Back to the near side for Barrow. Blocked up front. Tough play for Marcus. 2 in a row. It'll be 1-0 Annie's. This set also presented by People's National Bank, peoplesnationalbank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. 1-0 Annie's serve. It'll be Marlowe to the near side. There is Pollard. It's long. It's 2-zip Centralia. Of course, we'll have our post-game stats presented by Michael Croshen and Edward Jones. That'll be coming up in the Egyptian Spine Clinic post-game. The Lady Rams stats of the night. There is the Castleman serve. Marcus up front, Marlowe. Zedalis. Looks like it's in, but they're going to say it's long. Lady Rams trying to claim deflection. It'll be 3-2 Centralia.
Yes, good call. Good call. Up ref took charge on that one.
2-1.
That's the thing is, like, the down ref has so much power, you know. Up ref takes over the full call if they disagree.
And that is exactly what's happened there. 1-2 now. Kamari Pollard serving. The Lady Rams trail by 1. McGee to the right side. Edson. You know me. We talked about this a broadcast or two ago. I'm a ball don't lie sort of guy.
Yes, and it happened earlier, too. I was like, I'm going to have to start keeping track of that because how many times is it right, you know?
Yep. And I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I mean, it just so happened that the point that time goes to the Annies.
Yes.
And it's 3-1. There is Edson's serve. It'll be floating over the top.
Oh.
Barrett now Marlowe. Swung over by Marcus. Good play by Davis. Up front, Edson. Left for Wallace. It's blocked to the net. What a play by Summer Rudd.
That was
2-3.
Oh, sorry for yelling in y'all's ear. That was just crazy. It's my favorite. And that I think, just that alone should get you pumped. Like, yes, keep going.
May will serve. That's Milena Zadelis. Back row for Davis up front. Ooh, there it goes. Wallace, tough play for Zadelis. It'll rattle around some of the steel, and it'll fall for a point. That's what happens when you build your ceiling way too low and cut corners. But that's just one man's opinion. I'm not presenting that as fact.
Well, there's so many bars everywhere. Like, it is like a little pinball machine up there whenever the ball gets stuck.
Isn't the gym we voted on? That's all right. Here comes the 4-2 serve. In my opinion, by the way. All that's opinion. As this will be Summer Rudd to the far side. And now a good return for the Annies. Tough play by Barrett, but that'll send it toward the scorers table to be 5-2 Annies on top. Valiant effort on that return for Mount Vernon. Just couldn't come up with it.
I just realized we got some Annies fan base here, all right.
Oh, yeah. Quite a few from both towns taking this one in tonight as a 5-2 serve. Returned by Marlowe. At the attack line, Edson. Castleman to the right side for Coleman. Ooh, good play off of the knees for Zadelis. To the left side, for Sledge. Took something off, but threw a changeup that time on the assist from Savannah Marlowe. It's 3-5. Lady Rams are back within 2. Appreciate some of our Rams sponsors, including Bean Insurance, Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon, and Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Should be all-you-can-eat spaghetti night at Joe's. It's Thursday.
Oh, I was just about to go home and eat some leftover spaghetti.
3-5 here, Lady Rams. It's the lefty, Lowry, getting the serve beyond the attack line as the Annies get the return toward the back. Barrett. Now Lowry to the far side.
Nice.
That is Sledge, and she'll get the kill. Off that left side, it's 4-5. Streaming tonight, video streaming presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent, 2100 Broadway for your free quote. Over to the far sideline, off of the serve. Edson leaving it for Wallace. It's blocked to the net. That was Rudd and Sledge, and the Annies can't get that return out of the back row. Lady Rams have tied it at 5 here in the third set. Not going anywhere.
When you block a hitter like that, some power in it.
Lowry will serve, tied at 5 in the decisive third set. Tough play off of the English there, off of the wrist. Wallace now to Edson. There's Barrett. Going to leave it to the near side. Lowry will for Sweeten. Picked up out of the back row. Barrow. Right side. Edson now to the near side for Lambert. One-hander by 2. That was Lowry and Barrett. Now Edson setting up to the right side. Coleman. Free ball over the top into the back row. Lowry's going to leave it for Rudd. Over the top. No problem, Coleman. Now back to Castleman on the near side for Lambert. Ricochets toward May. No problem. Sledge and everybody after it.
Yes.
May will save it toward the back row. Castleman up front. No problem for Wallace. Better play by Sledge. There's Lowry for the Lady Rams. Barrett now going to bump it for May. She'll try for the kill. It's blocked right back by Josiah Wallace, and the Annies take a 6-5 lead.
Wallace was due for a block on that. He was due. The energy
6-5.
is crazy.
No kidding.
Energy is wild.
This is when it's the most fun.
Yes, it is.
So off of the ground for Josiah Wallace, pardon me. Lowry to the far side for Sweeten, and that's going to be a tough play out of the far corner. Right into the hands of a Woodlawn grade school student on the front row.
Oh, how cute.
6-all.
They feel like a star when that happens. They get so excited.
Tied at 6. Off of the Lady Rams serve by Barrett. Edson over to the right side. No problem for Lambert, but there is Lowry. Near the attack line, Barrett. Back to the far side, Sledge. Hits the top of the net. No block. It's just the top of the net. 4 hits on the Lady Rams. 7-6 Annies. (7-6). Centralia with the serve. This is Maya McGee. Off of the ground toward the back row, Barrett. Up front, Lowry to the far side for Kamari Pollard. No choice, but she made a good one there. She made the play. McGee to the right side, Coleman over the top. One-hander. Back row, Barrett. Free ball, not there. Didn't have enough oomph. It's 8-6.
Running backwards like that, it's difficult.
Rams Orphans tomorrow night. It's the final home game for the Rams. Had to think. Senior night was week 1, so it's just homecoming tomorrow night. Lady Rams looking for the return. That's Sweeten to the near side. Castleman near the attack line. It'll be McGee over to the near side. Edson. Good dig by May, and nobody there for Lady Rams. They did not communicate. Barrett and Lowry just had trouble figuring out who was going to return. 9-6.
Those are just the kind of mistakes you just can't have with games like this.
6-9 score here. There is the serve by McGee. There's Zadalis in the back. Ooh, tongue-tied. Pollard now got the return. Good play for Centralia coming from Edson, but it's into the net. 7-9. They set up Edson left corner. Coming off of the outside, just couldn't get that return where she wanted it. Now 7-9. Lady Rams down 2 with the serve. It's Paige Powers will rotate in for Annabelle Sledge. There's the serve for Powers. Castleman up front. McGee to the right side. There's Coleman. Barrett over to Lowry. They go back to the far side. No problem for May. Swing by McGee. There's Castleman now to the near side. Edson over the top. Blocked by Rudd. Return Centralia. There's Zadalis. She'll go back. And they will leave it for Sweeten into the net. 10-7 Centralia. Video stream presented by Paul Shields, your Malford and All-State agent. Of course, the official voice of Rams Athletics here on WMIX is People's National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Serve will clear. Good return by Pollard up front. McGee to the right side for Barrow. Back row, Powers. Lowry near side, Sweeten. Goes to the far corner toward Davis. There's McGee pushing it over up front. A bump by Powers, a set by Lowry. It'll be left for Kamari. Davis, McGee, now near side, Edson. Tough play there, doing the splits, trying to get to it. Sarah Barrett cannot. It's a 4-point set here, 11-7 Centralia.
Those kinds of hits, you almost just got to be there at the right time.
Timing is a lot of it. Timing, skill, and a whole lot of luck. 11-7, tough play up front. Good foot tuck there on the line by Zadalis, as Edson's going to be blocked up front by Summer Rudd. McGee to the right side for Barrow. That's long, and it's 8-11. Lady Rams are back within 3. Making it tough to figure out our next Ram of the week. We have so much more action left this week. Rams and Lady Rams cross country as we get you another Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard. Rams and Lady Rams cross country are South 7 champions, putting their name in the hat. Savannah Marlowe past the attack line for Castleman. McGee to the right side.
Good block.
That was Maine's May, and it was a great block up front by the basketball twins on the left side. But the Annies got the return. Diving effort near the attack line, just out of the reach of Sarah Barrett. It'll be a point here for the Annies. It's 12-8. Castleman serve off of the ground, right to Barrett. Marlowe now, who will she go? She'll go far side for Marcus. Tough play there by Edson. Makes it, though. McGee now to Barrow. Back row for Powers. Now Marlowe leads it right into May. Wallace takes one off the forehead, and it's 9-12.
It went right between her hands.
We've seen so many lately, and again, they jokingly call it the Tachikara tattoo because at one time that was a preferred brand of volleyball before contracts got involved and things like that. And
they were actually pretty nice balls. I missed them.
And so Wallace appears to be okay, thank goodness.
Yeah, that other girl the other night scared me.
9-12 here. Pollard serving. There's Davis near the attack line. McGee. Lady Rams won't even have to block at the net. Wallace can't get there, and Mount Vernon's back within 2, 10-12. That'll leave the serve for Kamari Pollard. Off of the ground, Kamari. There's Davis bumping it up front. McGee. Who's she going to leave it for? Edson on the right side, of course. There's Marlowe. Pollard now near side Marcus. She'll push it over. Good dig there by McGee. Castleman leaving it left there for Edson, who's all over the place. Back row push, no problem for Pollard. McGee, right side. That is Barrow. And now it'll be Marcus pushing it far corner.
Nice
Good
save.
save out of the back. Castleman, it'll be up to Wallace, no problem. Pollard, push it up front there for Marlowe. We got it over. There's Castleman bumping it to the near side. Edson trying to redirect. Good back up there by Marlowe.
Nice.
Now it'll be May. Push up front. Aggressive play. Won by Summer Rudd. Summer Rudd saved that play up front on the battle, and the Lady Rams are back within one.
Crazy. This is crazy. Like, is this really high school right now?
Great aggressiveness by Summer Rudd.
Yes.
11-12. There's Pollard's serve. Lady Rams are down one. Over the near side. Blocked again up front. Summer Rudd off the return attempt by Josiah Wallace. And Summer Rudd has come to play these past few matches. And again, I'm not saying she hasn't the rest of the year, but man.
No, but just looking at the stats right now, the blocks are wild.
Yes. Good play here. Let's see up that right side. Edson blocking that again by Rudd and Zadelis. Castleman to the far side. Nobody there. Caught him off guard. Lady Rams have taken the lead 13-12.
There we go.
Timeout, Angie Edson, presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. And the Lady Rams have rallied down by as many as 5 in this third set. They won the first, lost the second. And right now they're on top 13-12. Unreal.
Unreal. My goodness.
Yep.
I'm almost speechless.
And then some.
Oh, they're both teams are just doing so good, and it's the fact that you're playing two elite teams, and they're giving it their all. Front row, back row, offense, defense. You're seeing all of it tonight.
They'll play till 25 here in this third set, or winner by 2. Lady Rams took the first 25-22, lost the second 19-25 as they're trying to keep the rhythm of Tuesday night when every set was 25-19. Right now they don't care as long as they get to 25, and it's no more than 23 for Centralia.
Yep.
Pollard serving out of the SSM Health timeout here for the Lady Rams. Third varsity set. Lady Rams swept the underclass matches 2 sets apiece. And now this is Kamari Pollard. Back row Davis up front to the right side. It'll be McGee leaving it. Good play there. Blocked up front. Edson was blocked up front by Zadelis and Rudd again. I think Zadelis actually got it. 14-12, Lady Rams.
They are shutting that front row down.
Pollard will continue to serve with the full support of the student section here tonight. Aggressive play. They send it backward. This will be Pollard. Actually setting for Marlowe. Now they leave it for Rudd.
Yes.
She'll push it. Good one-hander there. I don't say that often for Castleman. As the Annies got it over. There's Rudd. Somebody's got to dig it out of the net. Rudd just didn't get enough on it that time. The Annies are back within 1, 13-14. And right now, Rory Lambert's going to rotate back in. Marley Edson will serve here for the Annies. Down 1, 14-13. Jump serve, back row, middle. Marlowe leaving it for Zadelis. It's going to be blocked. Tough play. Paige Powers. She's able to save. Barrett will get it over. Great play for the Lady Rams. They saved that somehow. The football team is losing their absolute minds. They're on the baseline.
Oh, you need it, though,
and
honestly.
What a play. 15-13 Lady Rams, and that was a heck of a play.
Yes.
Saving that possession for Mount Vernon. I think Barrett. I'll have to check a replay if I caught it in time. 15-13 on the May serve. Right side, good play out of the back row off of the return by Centralia. Now it'll be Sledge floating it over the top row. Near side coming, Centralia on the return. Better play there by Melena Zadelis. Right side, Sledge. Flat-footed, she got it over. There's Davis up front, Edson. Leaving it to the right side again. Barrow, tough play. Lady Rams can't save it. Nobody in the middle paid attention, unfortunately. May had some issues off of her hands. Rudd leaned back, couldn't come up with it. It's 15-14. Lady Rams looking for Marcus. There's Rudd. Marlowe will just get it over.
You can't do much. You can't jump. Oh.
And now blocked off the top of the net cord. Edson going to send it to the right side. Coleman over the top. There is Marlowe backing up the play. Davis, nope, that was Barrow. Now it's going to be Wallace.
Nice.
Tough play there for the Lady Rams. It'll be out of the reach of a diving Zadelis in the back row. We're tied at 15. Tied at 15 here in this third set. Off of the ground there for Barrow. There's Zadelis up front. Marlowe back to Zadelis. Blocked to the net. There's Savannah again. Barrett now. Tack line for May. Good diving play by Edson. They're going to set up to the far side. Coleman will bump it over. There's Barrett calling off. Marlowe back to the far side. Nope, Red will take it middle. Edson near side. That's going to go to Lambert.
Nice.
Long. Lady
Good.
Rams point. 16-15.
Good.
Don't forget all the action tonight presented by People's National Bank. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Of course, we've cycled through all of our live reads. Appreciate all of our sponsors tonight. Straight play-by-play the rest of the way. 16-15. Lowry serving here for the Lady Rams. Ava Lowry with the serve. 16-15. There's the whistle, giving the approval to go ahead. Off of the ground, and it will go back middle, or middle back if you prefer. But there's an easy play on the return for Josiah Wallace, and we're tied at 16. 16 all here, third set. Lady Rams took the first, Centralia the second. Wallace's serve there, near the attack line, and right back to Sweeten. One-hand punch there will go to the far side from Wallace to Coleman. Now to Edson,
Nice.
blocked up front by Summer Rudd. Blocked again. She's the aggressor. Annie's won't get it. Summer Rudd, yet again, making a case for your Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. 17-16. Lady Rams back on top. Neither team going quietly into that dark, almost full moonish night.
No, yes. 100%. That moon is huge.
Oh, unforced error there on the serve. A serving error, unfortunately, for Sarah Barrett, and that'll tie us at 17. McGee will serve now for the Annies. Tied at 17, decisive third set. Glad to have you on WMIX, the WMIX Sports YouTube, and Section 618 app. Up front, it's Lowry. Pollard comes with it. Oh, it's going to be redirected off of number 12, Cece Barrow. 18-17. Lady Rams are up one. Paige Powers will rotate in. Sledge will rotate out. Up one. Powers' serve is into the back row. The Annies have McGee near side. Edson's going to be blocked, but it'll be into the antenna. Point Centralia. It's tied at 18. And now Davis will rotate back in so she can serve. 18 all, third set. What has turned into an epic varsity match. Back row serve there. Barrett up front. Pollard, she'll push it, of course, to May.
No way.
And that's going to be off of the front row, out of bounds. 19-18, Lady Rams.
You had your middle setting? That's crazy. I love it.
19-18. Lady Rams by one. Savannah Marlowe rotates in. Allie Sweeten rotates out. And there's the serve toward the attack line. Tough play, McGee. She'll save it. Pushed over there by the Annies. No problem, Barrett. They leave for Pollard from Marlowe. McGee, Castleman, near side, Edson. Cleared it, but there's Barrett. No problem. Marlowe to the far side for May. She'll spike it down near the back row, near the near corner. 20-18, Lady Rams. And just like that, Savannah Marlowe now serving with a 2-point lead. And it's all presented by People's National Bank. With video from Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. 20-18 the score. Lady Rams up a deuce. McGee to the far side. Just over the top. Good play there by Barrett. Marlowe going to leave it near side for Macy Marcus. Diving effort by Castleman. Can't get it. Macy will get the kill. Lady Rams are up 3. 21-18. Timeout, Centralia. Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. And what an effort tonight out of the Lady Rams.
They're doing tremendous. They're doing very good. And being able, like, once they were down a little bit, you know, not giving up, not staying in their heads, they came back and pushed even harder, and it's paying off.
Now you just got to hope that if you do pull off the victory tonight, that this energy remains for a week.
Oh, I definitely think it will, especially with a rivalry, your senior night. That has got to stick with you. You know, that's what you have to cling on to. That's what gets you through.
3-point lead here for the Lady Rams in the decisive third set. Lady Rams took the first, Annie's took the second, and the Lady Rams are out in front by 3. It'll be Savannah Marlowe continuing the serve out of the timeout. And if you're Angie Edson, you're out now, but you had to call that at some point relatively quickly to try to stop this rally.
Yep. Break the ice a little bit.
Marlowe serve. Toward the back row, Davis near the attack line, McGee. Going to leave for Edson over the top, but it's wide right, 22-18, Lady Rams. And that's a play you cannot have if you're the Annies coming out of that timeout. (22-18) serve for Savannah Marlowe. McGee to the near side, Barrow, that's long, 23-18. And the Lady Rams smell the blood in the water.
Yep.
Up 5, third set. Annie's a little deflated. And now Marlowe, the person you want right now. Beyond the attack line for Castleman, near side Barrow.
There we go.
It'll be bumped to the front here from Marlowe to the far side. Good tip, one-handed there by Zadelis. There's Castleman, near side Edson. Over the top, no problem for Powers. Marlowe far side, May off of Davis. Bump to the front, McGee. Leaving it left side for...
Yes!
Oh, right into the top of the net for Marley Edson. It's match point, Lady Rams. Match point for the Lady Rams.
Gosh, I'm pumped for them. These little boys.
Match point for Mount Vernon, up 24-18 in this third set. There it is, Castleman back row to the far side, McGee. Blocked up front, Lady Rams win it.
Good for them.
25-22, 19-25, 25-18, and the Lady Rams upset Centralia here on senior night. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about all of it. And your Egyptian Spine Clinic postgame show, this is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon is the premier assisted living facility focused on providing accommodations that reflect love, compassion, and dignity. We offer beautiful private apartments, restaurant-style dining, 24/7 assistance, medication reminders, transportation, and fun. Relax and unwind on the patio. Socialize with friends and neighbors. Enjoy live entertainment, shopping trips, on-site events, and more. Come on in and start living again because life is good at the Woods. Call to schedule your private tour at Heritage Woods of Mount Vernon, 618-241-9518.
Ready to take the road less traveled? Hi, this is Chris Wilson at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. We have 8 brand new 2024 Toyota Tacomas in stock and ready for adventure. Choose from the rugged SR5, the sporty TRD Sport, the refined Limited, or the off-road powerhouse TRD Off-Road. Right now, get an incredible 5.9% financing for 60 months, plus discounts up to $3,000 on select models. Visit Munkin Toyota just off the interstate in Mount Vernon today, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Hi, I'm Marty with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes. No one wants to stay where the pain is. Our natural instinct is to fix it or make it go away. There are some kinds of pain that never completely leave. They can, however, change over time. We're here to help your family begin a healing process and to help you see there's light that shines through the darkness. We are Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, showing compassion and helping others find hope now and many years to come.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Egyptian Spine Clinic wrap-up show starts now.
Egyptian Spine Clinic in Mount Vernon, great supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. The Lady Rams win it in 3 sets tonight over the Centralia Annies. 25-22, 19-25, 25-18. Lady Rams wrap up the regular season 11-19. And if you have neck or back pain, see the longest residing spine surgeon in the Mount Vernon region, Dr. Salem at Egyptian Spine Clinic, 34th and Broadway, across from People's National Bank West in Mount Vernon. With Tatum Murdoch, I'm Chris Hugo, and Tatum for this Lady Ram team. Big win here tonight to wrap up their regular season. Emotional as it may be, all the energy, senior night, pink out nights, and just a heck of an effort from the Lady Rams here tonight.
A heck of an effort is, I don't even know the word to give them, honestly. Emotional as well. I was getting emotional up here for them, like just feeling it and knowing how hard they worked tonight. Like they put everything out there. Every single one of the players, all of the seniors, they showed up and they showed out. I'm very ecstatic for them.
Indeed. They are presenting the John Scrivener Memorial Scholarships now to all 6 of these seniors who got the big win. A scholarship is always an incredible thing, and of course, it's even better after the sweet thrill of victory. And so Jim Schertz is reading some information on the John Scrivener Memorial Scholarship. Of course, he passed away from cancer. He was a longtime firefighter-in-chief here in Mount Vernon. And Paralee Scrivener, of course, her benevolence, she donates these scholarships every year to just about every senior that plays a sport. And so, we'll have this for football. We'll have this right now for volleyball, golf, every sport you can think of. She does this. And so they're doing that right now. And they call all 6 of these seniors up. They will honor them, and she will present them, I believe, an envelope. And it gets with them later on everything else. So it'll be Summer Rudd, Kamari Pollard, Milena Zadelis, Annabelle Sledge, Macy Marcus, and Sarah Barrett, all receiving one of these scholarships tonight. It looks like she's also giving them a senior sash.
Oh, my goodness.
Here. And Grandma Paralee, one of the sweetest people on this planet. We're all lucky to have her. I wish she would go into the Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Fame. We'll just have to nominate her again for 2026, and that's okay. But just a heck of a thing she does. So they have Kamari Pollard going up now. We're going to keep it right here while she does that. But as you see these seniors taking these scholarships and you see the parents looking on, they all know that is going to be their kid someday, as long as they stay with that sport when they are a senior. And until the money runs out, and so far it hasn't. We're 30 years into this thing, and it's just a great thing that they do. She gets a plaque and a sash. You get a plaque and a sash. You get one. You get one.
That's just so awesome.
It is, and it's the coolest thing. And now they have Macy Marcus going up there to get hers. And you know what? Not every school has this. You didn't go to Mount Vernon. You know this. I know every school has scholarships, but not everybody has this scholarship where everybody gets it.
I had I saw a paper come into the office the other day, and I actually read the whole thing, and I was starting to tear up just like reading, because they were talking about him passing and how she's still carrying on that legacy, and that is just so heartfelt. And I feel like this town should be so grateful for her and everything that they stand for with doing for these kids.
Well, her and Jim are very loyal to WMIX, and we certainly appreciate it. They always make sure that we have the word. And so actually, me and my folders and things like that. One of my folders has just generic, I don't mean to demean this, but I have a generic folder that has information in it and various things that I need throughout the year. And in it is my read for the John Scrivener Memorial Scholarships.
Right.
And, it's the same thing Jim reads out there, and I keep it because I know that every senior night or every special event that they're going to be there while they're with us doing this. And, they now have Sarah Barrett. And last but not least, of course, her family very well versed in this scholarship, Summer Rudd. Nisi, her oldest sister, and Kwani, her older brother, and an older sister, Autumn, have all been benefactors across multiple sports. So they're well versed with this scholarship and this award. And I see some sophomores. Nope, you don't get anything, 13 and 29. Not you this year. You have to wait a couple more years. So, but they're down there, and they're just ready to clean up. So.
Oh, yeah.
But they'll get pictures with Grandma Paralee. As everybody knows her, it's Grandma. I don't know if anybody calls Jim Uncle Jim or not, but Grandpa Jim, either one.
Oh, my gosh, that's so adorable.
But, yeah, he will take pictures. They'll all take pictures, and they all hold their plaques. They have their sashes, and they'll do that down there. And so we very much – and one thing people don't know about Grandma Paralee is that often for many years would bring up snack treats, bags of snacks and treats to us and to the media and things of that nature.
She's taking care of everybody.
100%. And
that woman deserves something. She deserves both of them. They deserve an award, some kind of an award.
And I do not mean any disrespect to the Hall of Fame committee whatsoever. I had nominated her last year, and I did this year. I don't know if they got it. I'll nominate her again next year because she deserves very much to be in the Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Fame.
100%.
As a friend.
You don't
for all
see
that she
people
does.
like that very often.
Absolutely. So, all of that said, soapbox, I'll take a step back off of it
right,
now.
like start crying over here.
Yeah, I mean, it's very emotional. That woman deserves, and Jim too, deserves every positive accolade and every kind tribute that there is because, I mean, at the end of your season, you know that's coming, and you know, I'm thankful she's still with us. Absolutely. Aww. It's one of the coolest things ever, which, you know, so often I get wrapped up in the post game, or I get wrapped up in this and other sports, and I don't pay the tribute necessary to what they do. And I wanted to make sure that tonight we were on it on the video stream. We talked about it since you can't really hear them. And
there's their recognition.
It's really, really cool. And I'm so thankful to know them and thankful that they do it.
Yes.
Because these kids are getting a great thing, whether they realize it or not now, but they'll remember who gave them that award 20 years from now. That's probably the cool thing about it.
Right.
So all of that said, we'll take a break. We'll come back, wrap up this Egyptian Spine Clinic post-game show. We appreciate Dr. Salem letting us rant and rave about that. But, located at 34th and Broadway, just across from People's National Bank, their West Branch here in Mount Vernon. And he sees his patients. You're not just going to see some assistant. You see Dr. Salem himself at Egyptian Spine Clinic. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have those Michael Croce and Edward Jones Lady Rams stats and your Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. Lady Rams win it tonight in 3. Your final score, 25-22, 19-25, 25-18. Stick with us. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Pain in your back, neck, or spine can be serious. Maybe it's time to make an appointment with the doctor who's been doing complex spine surgeries and orthopedics in Mount Vernon the longest, Dr. Salem at the Egyptian Spine Clinic. When you make an appointment with Dr. Salem, you see Dr. Salem, not an assistant. He can pinpoint the problem and discuss options. With the region's top personal service for you in a time of need, Dr. Salem at the Egyptian Spine Clinic. Ask your primary care provider to refer you to Egyptian Spine Clinic across from P&B on South 34th Street in Mount Vernon.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you. You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget. At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Never had a Culver's Butter Burger? Here are the 3 things you'll want to remember. Fresh, never frozen beef. Seared after you order. Crowned with a lightly buttered, toasted bun. I guess that's why the #1 reaction to eating a Culver's Butter Burger is, whoa, that is some burger.
Welcome to Delicious. And your new favorite are seared after you order Culver's Butter Burger.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's star of the match is next.
Before we get to that on WMIX Mount Vernon, as we welcome you back into your Egyptian Spine Clinic postgame show, Chris Hugo, Tatum Murdoch alongside. Egyptian Spine Clinic, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Of course, Dr. Salem has been seeing patients in the King City for almost 10 years. Johns Hopkins trained spine surgeon. When it comes to the spine or orthopedics, nobody takes care of you better than the Egyptian Spine Clinic. Of course, we owe you postgame stats presented by Michael Croshan, your Edward Jones financial advisor at Mount Vernon, as we talk a little bit about the Lady Rams statistics. And Tatum, this is Tatum's very first time giving the stats. She's been working hard to do
bear with me.
commentary, compile stats, and give stats. And until you have sat in this seat and had the microphone on, you do not know how hard this is
really
to compile and then read. So let's see what you got.
Okay, so starting with Rudd, she had 3 kills, made up for it with 7 solo blocks, which I think is actually crazy. It's very impressive. 5 assisted blocks. And then Kamari Pollard, 4 kills, 6 solo blocks, 3 assisted blocks, 2 assists. Having a middle, she was literally placed as the setter throughout a couple of times, and that was just wild for me to see. And for her to do so well was also great, along with 2 digs. And we have Zedalis, 16 kills, as she's usually around that number in the last few games that I saw. 5 assisted blocks, and let's see, 19 digs. She's always going crazy in the back row. Sledge, 2 kills and 2 digs. We got Macy Marcus, 3 kills, 2 solo blocks, 2 assisted blocks. And then we got Barrett. She went off with about 15 digs. She was going hard back there as well. Ava Lowry, we got 9 assists, 6 digs. Paige Powers, 7 digs. And I feel like I haven't said her name at all in the last few games, and I've been meaning to. She works very hard back there as well. And then Marlowe, 15 assists and 7 digs.
There you go. Those are your stats presented by Michael Croshan, Edward Jones financial advisor in Mount Vernon. And, of course, I told you earlier, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement deserves more attention, and odds are it does, Michael Croshan, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Now in a match like this, Tatum, the toughest thing to pick is the Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game, and not really. It's senior night.
Right.
And historically, we always pick the seniors.
I mean, yeah.
On senior night.
Every single senior did their part tonight, 100%. And that's what I was thinking about this whole time. Like, there's no way you can pick just one. Absolutely no way.
Nope. Summer Rudd, Kamari Pollard, Milena Zedalis, Annabelle Sledge, Macy Marcus, Sarah Barrett, and, of course, Grandma Paralee with the hat tip on John Scribner Memorial Scholarship Night here on senior night as well. Let's see. For Devin Finley, who's still hanging with us. For Shauna Pugh back at the Mount Vernon studio. For Tatum Murdoch, I'm Chris Hugo reminding you that final score as Lady Rams have wrapped up their regular season. They win it over Centralia, 25-22, 19-25, 25-18. Our next broadcast for Lady Rams Volleyball, we're going to have to wait. They're off until Monday, October the 28th, 6 p.m. We'll head to the Class 3A Regional at Heron. We're not allowed to do video due to NFHS postseason exclusivity. We'll have it for you here, AM 940, 96.5 FM, or you'll be able to listen on the free Section618.com mobile app. For everyone at WMIX Sports, good night.
This has been Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX and the free Section 618 app. This game